yawning.
Already. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to the seventh episode. Do we have to talk together?
I mean, it's kind of cute.
It's not. Welcome to the seventh episode of Keep Keepin with your special co-host, Amanda.
And not so special co-host, Christina.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we've been consistently doing this for 7 weeks. Are you right there, buddy?
Yeah.
That's just gross.
I'm making sound effects for free.
No one. Okay, this podcast is for free. That doesn't need to be any more for free, but
I think we need to send out free content so people listen to us, and then finally when they realize they love us, truly love us, and then they'll buy our t-shirts when we get those made.
I can stand behind that 100% with a small correction. They love me, and they put up with you.
Wow.
So, but anyway, yeah, we have lots of fun stuff to talk about. It's been a very eventful week, and we went out last night to celebrate a friend's new place that she moved into. Christina tried Raising Cane's for the first time. It rained, and we learned that Christina is not amused by my fascination with lightning and thunder. So, lots to talk about on this episode.
I love how it raining. Is that right? The rain is such an eventful.
It is. It definitely
in California.
Is. I wasn't the only one.
It is.
Okay, there'll be plenty of time for you to give me shit for it later. But what do we want to jump into to start?
Let's. I don't know. We could start off with this bit right here.
Okay, wait. Can we start off with the Hawaii game? Because I think that was pretty funny, and that includes a lot of people because everybody that we are friends with went to Cal State Long Beach.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I don't have the email, and I should have pulled it up, but basically the president of Cal State Long Beach emailed to say that she felt that the 49er mascot was pretty outdated, and considering the atrocities that the gold-seeking people of the the early 1849s or whatever it was,
that's right.
That they were just terrible people, and we don't want to choose that as a mascot for our college anymore. It's just outdated, so we're just going to be the beach. And we were watching the Hawaii Long Beach game the other night. I think it was Friday night. And I tell Christina this, I think, interesting piece of information. I say, hey, did you know that we're not going to be the 49ers anymore?
That's weird.
And she's like, well, what are we going to be? And I was like, well, we're just going to be the beach. And you say...
And I go, you mean the ocean? Whoosh.
Like, we have sound effects now. Our mascot is literally just a body of water. What is it with you and sound effects tonight?
I think it's funny. I think anytime that you could be creative in making noises with using your body, I think it's very funny.
You can make noises with your body using regular words.
Like farting.
No, that's just your love language, whatever.
So the beach?
The beach.
Be the beach.
Yep, Cal State Long Beach's mascot is now just the beach. We are the beach.
So the mascot, so for example, when you go see
that's not new though, right? Like we've always been known as like the beach.
We've been called short the beach, not California State University Long Beach. Okay.
But when announcers announce us,
I know.
They say beach.
I know, but
it's like a transition.
But a mascot. Okay, so what's going to be the mascot's costume? Is it going to be
a cup of water?
No, it's going to be like the ocean, the sun, and then there's a couple. It's going to be this weird.
Okay, but there's lots of
monster that looks like.
There's lots of other teams that don't have mascots.
Who?
I don't think the Wahine have a mascot. Like as far as somebody who puts on a suit and dons a character. I don't think Fullerton. They're the Aggies or something like that. They're the Titans. Sorry, the Aggies is Davis.
Everyone has a tangible
So are we just
like a noun?
A wave?
Not the wave. The wave?
A wave. Like our icon symbol is just.
What about tsunami?
That's offensive.
Kills people.
That's offensive.
It demolishes. That's threatening.
Let's not make light of that with the people who are suffering in Florida right now.
I know there was a couple days ago or something. There was another tsunami in not Sri Lanka, but some country.
Okay, well, not to be offensive to those people, but we are now the beach, and we're just.
I don't like it.
I like it. We've always been the beach, and I don't think we need somebody standing out there in a pool of water to. You're so annoying right now. We're trying to put on a professional show.
It's not professional.
But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. So for everyone who went to Cal State Long Beach, read the email. It's kind of interesting, but that's what's changing.
We're the beach now.
We are the beach.
Wow.
So, a lot of pride for Cal State Long Beach. I think they turned out some pretty decent human beings between all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, name everybody that's been to Cal State Long Beach.
Meaning like our friends or like
Yeah,
famous
you,
people?
Me, Elisa,
Claudia, Denise, Melly, Haley. Who else? That's her girlfriends.
That's about the people I know. Yeah.
Seems like a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. No, that's a good hardcore group of friends. Considering college is how many years ago?
Went to Cal State Long Beach.
You have something in your eyebrow. What is
Thank you.
wrong with you?
Eyelashes.
No, that wasn't an eyelash. That was a piece of wood. Because you were in your garage.
It's natural. Wood is natural.
Being gay and building, but
I finished the cabinet. I'm very happy.
Anyway,
so I built a cabinet for. I wouldn't say cabinet, but like a cabinet box for a friend of mine that I used to lift with. So, because like recently, before that, I made myself like a mobile rack that holds.
I have to say it's pretty legit. Like it holds all your weights. Like it just needs to be painted, and I know that's on your agenda. I'm not saying it wasn't, or that it was a suggestion you hadn't already thought.
There's something about like picking colors and then color coordination. It's just too much.
I've noticed that you get so frustrated by that you ask me to do it, but then you don't like my suggestions.
Because it's natural.
I know.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, how rude.
So I literally just finished it right before this podcast. And he's paying me for.
Is that why you're exhausted? Is that why you've been ignoring your responsibilities inside the house? Oh my God! Can I just say I can finally park in the garage? I think our people need to know this.
Is this a podcast of you bitching about me?
Really? Is that what that was? Is that why we started talking about your cabinet? No. Anyway, I am finally able to park in the garage, and it's amazing. And
you've always been okay for the last 2 months. You've been able to park.
No.
Yes.
There's been times where you've said like, "Oh, but all my stuff's out." That means I can't park in there. And I try not to park in there.
Okay, so minus
not comfortably and not to the degree that I should be able to.
Sure. But you've been
oh my God, look how dismissive you are.
You've been able to get your car.
Yes, and I've had to camp out in my car because I can't get out.
Car, but what I'm saying is the promise was to have
very low standards for Christina. Very low standards.
Can I finish my statement?
Go ahead, finish your ridiculous statement.
Let me finish my statement. Okay, you've been able to park in the garage, but minus getting out, I don't know, but the promise was you'd be able to park in the garage, and you have been for the last 2 months.
I feel like the only fair thing is to either lock you in there where you can't get out for a specified time of my choosing.
Oh, I can get out.
I'm sure you could actually. You'll break down the door. But
I'll just break it.
I'm just trying to say
open the gate.
That I'm excited that I finally have a roommate who understands what's important to me and what's fair, and now that I can park in there without having to squeeze out of the driver door. That's great. Those are great qualities for a roommate. Somebody who listens, who takes me seriously, who understands that when I ask for something, it's important to me.
Just remind me.
What did I do for months? Remind you. Be a grown-ass adult and write it down yourself.
The problem is you're reminding. It wasn't constant. It was like every.
It shouldn't have 2 months. Write it down your damn self.
I get it. Fucking text me. Send the pigeon.
Oh my God. Do you see how many times she's putting this back on me for what else I could have done differently?
It's not your fault. It's not.
So why not just say I could have written it down? I could have reminded myself.
Just help me out.
Oh my God. She knows how to get under my skin. I gotta say, it's a talent of hers.
All I have to make is like ocean sounds.
All you had to do was write it down on your own. You have a bad memory. That's the 4th time you've done a boat. Okay, so we got the Hawaii Ocean stuff, and you're doing good on your little projects in the garage, and you're gonna have the place to yourself this weekend. I'm actually going camping with my sister and her girlfriend in Yosemite. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Amelia's gonna be here.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like by herself. She does a lot of stuff on the weekend. She goes out and she does things.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, she does like to enjoy her weekends here. That's true. She cleans and kind of just hangs out at home.
You basically, the two of you are basically the same person.
Are we?
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff.
You guys watch a lot of TV.
We like our TV.
We love Office.
We love The Office.
If it meant sitting on the couch or sitting in the bed all day, like you guys are all about it.
I'm sorry, what did you do today? You slept all day until 5 o'clock.
First of all.
Oh, I don't care what you were doing last night. I'm just saying you were in bed until 5 o'clock.
4 a.m.
Not my fault. Not my choice.
Don't tell me. Okay, I did both napping and then I was working in the garage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The entire day I've been working in the garage. So rude. So rude.
Oh. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of like you'll have it by yourself because she normally just hangs out in her room. And, well, you'll be in the garage anyway, so you won't really even notice that I'm gone. But
Yeah, good.
good for you.
Good.
Nice that you'll have a little bit of time away from me. Nice that I will have some time away from you.
We're both going to enjoy our time.
I think so, because it's away from each other. As we do our 7th podcast, Jesus.
7 podcasts. Oh, so what are we going to do for the 8 podcasts? Just when you come back? When you come back?
Oh, yeah, we're going to come back on Sunday. I mean, I don't know that I want to record on Sunday because I might be pretty tired, but if we can, I'll try. Come on, there has to be a little flexibility.
I think it was like podcast 4 where you were literally laying on the couch the entire time.
That was the most comfortable time podcasting, was just lying down.
Oh my God.
What?
Are you looking for, where are you guys going?
Well, we're hoping to find space in Yosemite Valley. Elisa wants to camp at Camp 4, but like that's pretty bare bones over there. So
Your guys going to go to Camp 4?
Maybe.
100%.
Maybe.
100%.
I actually have a reservation for the first night, at least in Lower Pines. So at least we can spend the night there and maybe do hiking. Nevada Falls. Hopefully it'll be less busy on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then we can just spend the rest of the time exploring the rest of the park. That place is fucking huge.
What's funny is like I feel like the camping grounds, like all the camping grounds, I feel like they're small, but when it comes to the trails and the rest of the park where you could just
huge, right?
It's humongous.
I feel like that makes sense. You know, they want to have people and visitors that don't know what the fuck they're doing in local places and easy places to get to that they can find them. But unfortunately, we missed the Half Dome the permit season. It's like we missed it by like 3 days or something really small like that. So
this will be the first time that Elisa and Jen go to Yosemite together?
Well, Elisa and Jennifer have never been to Yosemite. I think it's their first time to a national park together. And Jennifer's been camping before, but not quite like this, I think, because we were just talking about it at the party last night.
Yeah.
She said she's deathly afraid of bears and being eaten and attacked by bears.
I would think that's a fear for everyone.
I know, but like she mentioned it several times. It was
particularly
adorable.
like if there was a way to die, she would prefer not to die that way.
Yeah, of all things, not a bear.
Okay.
Not a bear.
Okay.
But I told her, I said, just make lots of noise, try to scare them away. Like, you're going to wake up other campers. Those campers are going to wake up and they're going to, like, start, like, clamoring and hollering, too. So, it happens. Steph goes every year with the boys from the bar, and they woke up to a bear and had to scare it away.
Did they have a bunch of food around?
I don't know. Maybe, because they tend to drink a lot while they're camping, so it's possible they left something out. But at least the reservation that I have at Lower Pines does have bear food storage, so the metal cage, and I know we have to be good about locking up our stuff too.
That's easy,
yeah.
Bring a lot of wet naps, you know, all that shit.
Showers are close by too, thankfully. But we're gearing up, and
it's fucking heaven.
It should be a lot of fun. 4 days, dude. Well, we'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then leaving Sunday.
Go to the it's like behind the pizza shop. $5 to get to take a shower.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because I remember, you know how like we would go to the Yosemite every once in a while, and it's like we didn't realize that the service that we could have used.
Yeah,
definitely.
Most we ever did was 2 days without a shower. Like that's not horrible.
Yeah, we had
wet naps and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to it. And actually, I want to do a fair amount of driving around the park. I want to see, because I feel like we spent so much time on the trail, but we were always trying to do a really quick turnaround.
Yeah.
That we didn't have enough time to just drive around and explore. And I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
If I die, you can't have anything of mine except my food.
What of your food? Oh, the eggs that have been in the refrigerator for fucking 3 months. I've been like every once in a while, hey Amanda, can I?
Yeah, like the other day you had some. I gave you some. I gave you some of my eggs to be nice.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
There's still like 15 in there.
What's your point? Should I not have given you those 3? Jesus. Anyway, you can have my food. Elisa gets everything else.
What else do you have?
Like my laptop, my computer, my car, my clothes, my money.
I don't need any of that.
Not my money?
Okay, so that's a good question. What of yours would I want? Your little speaker.
Is that what I'm asking?
That's it.
Oh, yeah. What would you want of mine if I died?
Nothing.
What would you want to keep that would make you think of me
Anything
in those
that-
hard to
and-
fall asleep moments?
I'm looking at your stuff. Anything that's practical that I could use, it'd probably be your little speaker.
You do like my speaker.
I like that speaker. I can't wear any of your jewelry.
No. You don't wear
Okay.
jewelry, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your clothes. I don't want your clothes.
Yeah, too girly for you.
I got my own laptop. Maybe my little note that I gave you. I want that back.
Do I still have that?
Of course you do. It's up on the thing. I see it all the
Jesus. Wow, what are you
I
doing in
would
my
frame
room
it.
all the fucking time?
time. It's by the doorway, asshole. I would want that, and I'd
Jesus.
frame it, and I'd think about. Every time I would see it, I'd think
Dude,
of you.
that's super sentimental.
What? 'Cause
Oh my
it's
God,
funny.
I'm touched right now.
You know,
Wait,
guys,
tell
you
the
know
story
what-
of
you
the
know-
note. Tell it. Go ahead.
No, fuck you.
Go ahead.
You say
I want to
it.
see you get a little teary-eyed. It's fine.
It's not teary.
Yes.
Because I'm making fun of you in the note.
Oh
So I think it was like one of those trips when I was living in Canada, and then I came over for a weekend, and I think majority of the time Amanda would come and pick me up. Mm-hmm. And then I would sleep over her place, but I think at the time I got my rental car and I drove down, and it must have been like around 12.
That's right, because I was already sleeping. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then you either left the door open, and so I walked in, had my stuff, and then I walk up to your bedroom door, and there's a note, and it said, I don't remember.
Something like homo, 3 things, and it was like, I'm sleeping, don't wake me, or I don't even know what happened to that.
Like I
note?
shaved or something, like you shaved your legs.
Oh
or
my
something.
God.
Something ridiculous, and I'm like, and so I open it, I was like, hey man, and I get in bed, and then did we have like a conversation about like you wanting spam and eggs for breakfast?
Yes, I said, the least you can do is like cook me breakfast
Yeah,
in the
there
morning.
you go. And so I woke up the next morning because I had to leave, and then I cooked fried spam, grilled some eggs, and then cooked a little bit of rice, and then I saran wrapped it, and I wrote a note and said, hetero, 2 things. 1, you snore terribly. 2, here are the spam and the eggs that you asked for. Regards, homo. And I left a little note on top of it, and then I left.
And then what happened?
And then an hour later, I get a text message, you saying, "Oh, thank you so much." And then next was like a Snapchat or something. And apparently it left the fucking stove on.
Like on full fucking blast.
No, it was on low. It was on low. But it was on for an hour.
There is no low level of danger when it comes to fire.
It was a low, guys. It was like 10, low to 10, it was low.
That's not even...
But it was on for an hour at least. And then you had she had her roommate. So basically
She could have burned the whole place down. She could have fucking... This is what happens when Christina tries to be nice to me. She almost kills me.
I cooked for you at least.
I can't ask for things from you.
Eggs and
That needs to be like
rice?
the tagline to this episode. Like, tune in for how to learn how spam and eggs could kill you.
Oh my God. I felt so bad.
I know you did. That's why I sent it to you. Because I was like,
sorry.
oh my God.
This was the closest time that we've, like, one of us has killed the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever come close to killing you. That was pretty fucking close to you coming to kill me.
It's not like I intended that.
I know, but it makes me scared to ask favors of you.
Oh my God. So basically the little note that I wrote you.
Yeah,
I would
we
want
still have
back.
that.
Just
Okay.
that. And then
Christina, you don't have to cry. It's okay.
I'm not crying.
Don't
Stop
hide it for
it.
the camera, okay?
There's no camera.
It's like there is. It's okay. Don't.
That note, and then your speaker, and then whatever cash you can give me.
That sounds about right.
What about my stuff?
Definitely your tools. Your tools would be nice. You've amassed quite a collection.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, why are we talking about this morbid ass thing
I don't
here?
know. No, I think these are good questions to ask.
Okay, I think better questions to ask, or you know how there's always people that like wind up in some massive accident, God forbid, and then everyone's like, well, I don't know what they would have wanted. Like, I do not want to be on fucking life support. If there's no chance I'm coming back, if I'm brain dead, like, just
if you're brain dead, you're on life support.
Just let me go.
Really?
Oh,
Not even like a week? For
no, maybe like a week, like no more, like
settle in.
No, because that would not be good for my parents. Like I'd like for them to like subconsciously build that hope over that week. Like no, that would not be good.
So you'd want to go?
Yeah, I mean, be 110% sure that there's no way of coming back. Like brain death is a like synonymous legal term with like deceased.
Yeah,
like, I want to be at that level.
Okay, so you want to? Okay, so you're done.
If I have like brain injury and like I can't feed or take care of myself, nope, drive me somewhere, leave me on the side of the road, and I'll just die of exposure. Just fucking leave me somewhere.
Wow.
I don't want to live life like that. I'm so active. I love to do so much.
You're active?
Yes, I am. I'm going fucking camping this weekend, bitch. Jesus.
Damn. Oh my god, like I didn't see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
We're looking at all of our like feedback on the recording and you can tell when we're laughing. That's kind of
alright, let's cover that.
What? Why are we
I feel like
that?
It's distracting.
It's not distracting.
It's very distracting.
Okay, anyway.
So I think every once in a while I'll come across a video where someone would get into it, like it's like, you know, like a highlight, like some really sad video of someone going through car accident, can't walk. And then there's that video of them like barely getting up and being able to
rehabilitation.
Like, yeah,
no,
like,
that's one thing. Like I think it would be easier for me to make that decision, of course, if like my mental capacities were like my what is it? What do you call them? Faculties? All my mental faculties were still there. But I mean, like if like I don't even know who I am and like I can't do things for myself, like that's not me. Like I wouldn't want a life like that. If I was like a quadriplegic, paraplegic, like that would be so hard for I think anybody to come up with. But
what if normal brain activity, your entire body is shut down?
Oh god, that's hard.
Like you would what's Stephen Hawking's?
I don't want to take away from anybody in that position to say that like they can't get through that. There's not a reason to keep going. Like
you?
I'm sure everybody would question it though. Like I can't even take care of I wouldn't want to be a burden to anybody.
Well, you are going to be at some point.
Well, you already are. So tell us from your perspective.
I'm fucking trying to be
what's your point of view?
Like serious.
You want this to be a fun podcast? Can't we talk about like serious things in a funny way?
What is your obsession with? Like,
you started this death conversation.
No, I didn't.
Did you like? What do I get to keep?
Because for me, like I think we need to be reminded sometimes that we are not invincible.
Yeah.
That's why. What I enjoy I enjoy watching the Locked Up Netflix. I know we mentioned it on our last podcast.
I feel like is a little different. I don't feel like that's quite the case of Invincible or like it could happen to anybody because those are people making dumbass choices.
The thing is I like watching that because one, it's real. Two, these people in one moment could not restrain themselves and just acted stupid. Like they just made the wrong decision and now they're in prison. Like
I think that describes a very small degree of those people because most of those people have been like what's the phrase, multiple offenders.
Yeah.
So like
but you know, like some of the females, it was like once with their boyfriend or whatever, and they're like looking at life without parole. Yeah, I like watching her stuff because I like to be reminded because I've got like I don't know, like I have this weird obsession with like, you know how we always hear those sayings about like, life is too short and, you know, la la la. But with this weird kind of like happy, I don't know, but I don't know. I like to be.
It sounds like that. Just
I wouldn't say scared,
you.
Not scared, but like I like to be reminded that, dude, like tomorrow isn't like, you know, it's not promised to everyone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And not to be like too.
Okay.
Serious. I mean, we can be serious on this podcast too. It's about our lives.
Yeah, our lives aren't that serious. Oh my god, what about the pregnant girl? Life ain't a box of chocolates. She's 20. She probably has no idea where that phrase is from because she's probably never seen Forrest Gump. And she was trying to talk about how she was going to tell her unborn child when she got older that like life is hard. And she's like, life ain't like a box of chocolates, you know, like it's not gonna be handed to you. And I was like, do you have any idea like what that phrase actually was? She was using it completely the wrong way.
It's like when I was talking to Amanda when we were watching that, it's like almost as similar as when you've been listening to a song for like 10 years and then you actually read what the actual lyrics are and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, this girl needed to do that because she was completely misusing that quote. Like, she was trying to say life isn't perfect. You're not going to get everything handed to you that you want it to. Whereas Forrest Gump was saying, like, life's a mystery. Anything could be handed to you at any time and you can't predict these things. So I was like, wow, get your movie references right. But then again, she's 20 and barely a person and having a person.
Yeah, and then not only that, what's worse was she was pregnant.
That's what I meant by she was having a person, a little baby.
So can we pause it here? My friend's here.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Please hold, people. Please hold.
Thanks, guys. He loved it so much. I'm like, sweet, man. And then, the majority of the time was us trying to figure out how to get into his car. He's like, oh, shit, I should have brought my truck. And we're like, and we're like, Tried the trunk first, tried the back seat, and then realized the front seat, the passenger seat, had a bigger opening.
Oh,
so
smart.
it fit perfectly in there.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So,
all right.
Just working on projects. And next one's going to be for Haley.
Hi, Haley.
Hi, Haley. Haley listens to us, right?
I don't know.
don't
We should check on that. Haley,
right.
let us know if you listen to it.
If you listen to us, I'll go through and finish your present, your gift.
How long has she been asking for that?
Months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just isn't doing a good enough job reminding you.
Yep,
Got
exactly.
it. No, she's going to love is it a wine rack?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to love it when you're done with it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I think with every project I'm getting, I can schedule out, how long shit takes me, because I kind of underestimate some of the tasks. Yeah. Thanks, Amanda. Fucking looking at me like that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
How's your water?
It's delicious. It's very cold.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we also did take you to Raising Cane's for the first time last night.
Yes. For listeners who I've seen it, but I thought it was super hyped, and I knew it was fried chicken, but I didn't know what it was.
She was just thinking of fried chicken of every other place, from the grocery store fried chicken or from KFC fried chicken. She didn't understand it was different. So give us your full review, because I actually really do like Raising Cane's, and I like the thing that you hate from them.
Yes, is their fucking Cane's sauce.
I think it's bomb. It's pretty tasty.
I don't know what it is. I don't like to put things in my mouth that I don't know of. Okay, that I don't understand. Okay, so everyone was asking me, okay, so Christina, what do you think? I'm like, okay, all right. So I pointed at the chicken, perfect. I said perfect. I pointed at the coleslaw, I said perfect. I pointed at the honey mustard sauce, I said perfect. I pointed out the cane sauce, I said weird. Perfect, weird. Yeah. I kept on trying it. I kept on trying to figure out the combination of the ingredients that they use. But all I can think of is bad Italian dressing, but more peppery. That's what I taste.
See, I don't get that. But we did look up the recipe for it, and I think it's just ketchup, mayo, pepper, and Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Say
that sometimes.
No.
Why?
Because I don't think I can do it.
I can't say one.
Worcester. It's spelled really weird like that. Worcestershire sauce. I always want to go shosh. But yeah, I know you put that in a lot of barbecue sauce recipes. So I didn't have any idea that that's what they put in it. I think it goes really well with the chicken. Dude, if I was actually hungry, I would go for that right now so hard. But no.
You want to drive us?
No, I'm not hungry right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't had In-N-Out in a while.
I know, dude, and I have a $40 gift card. I need to.
Oh, I didn't mean by that. I mean I would purchase my own thing.
Yeah.
When do you want to go?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool. Anyways, yeah, Cane's is a chain. I think it started in Louisiana, just like the majority of all fried chicken places.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die if that's not the case. Hold on.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, Shay looked it up. Okay, I check my facts out, woman. Menu is very simple.
Very.
I appreciate that. I don't
open late. We appreciate that.
We were there at 2:45 because we got home around 3ish.
I thought it was almost 2. Yeah, because it was almost 2 because we were talking about the drunks getting out.
Yeah, because we got home around 3:15. I fucking brushed my teeth, and then I went to the garage, and I stained that fucking cabinet for an hour. And then I came back, went to sleep at 4 a.m., 4:15, that's an hour. And I woke up at 8, and I worked on the cabinet till 12. And then you woke up, all refreshened and alive.
And now like a rose.
And then I'm like, fuck. And then I slept for
Most peaceful 5 hours I've ever had in this house.
Because I put an alarm for 1 hour, like, I think 1 hour.
I knew that was not going to happen. You were tired.
And then 3 hours later, I woke up like, And then the guy that was like, Mina.
Oh, yeah, some random stranger walked. Okay, so I'm sitting on the couch watching TV. And the door's open, but the screen door's locked. And then this guy just walks up, and I start to, you can hear people walking up to your house.
Like,
and I was like, I thought it was Amelia. And I was like, oh crap. And we haven't cleaned the place yet. But it wasn't Amelia. It was some guy. He knocks on the door, and I was like, I didn't even get up. I was like, yes. He's like, hello. And I was like, yeah, hi. He goes, Mina? And I'm like, oh, and of course I thought of you. And I'm like, okay. I said, no, I'm sorry. Let me go see if she's available. Because I also didn't know if you wanted this guy knowing you were home, if he was trying to get a hold of you.
Oh, yeah. But literally, right before he came up, I actually kind of woke up a little. And I was on my phone for a little while. Or, probably 10 minutes before and you came over.
Yeah.
And then I got dressed. And then he's like, can you help me find...
Yeah, it turns out he was looking for somebody named Mina, but not Christina.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, were you looking for someone... were you looking for Mina? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah. He pointed towards the house that I helped him figure out, it was around the corner. I'm like, oh, my middle name is Mina. I thought you were looking for me. And he's like, oh, no. I was like...
What a coincidence.
Fucking weird coincidence.
I thought your mom had sent somebody for you, or you had a long lost uncle or something like that. So I wasn't trying to be rude, but at the same time I was like, I don't fucking know you.
Yeah, no. That was fucking weird.
A little weird.
I loved his truck though.
Yeah, I know he had a good truck.
Yeah. It was really weird. It was all black, tinted windows. Looked fucking if a white guy was driving
had a cab
that would
in the
be
back,
very
right?
superstitious, very creepy.
Okay, superstitious or creepy?
Sorry, I meant creepy.
Okay. Why would that be creepy?
Creepy, I don't know, black truck, tinted out windows.
But because he's Asian, it's not creepy.
Because he's an older Asian guy. It's not creepy. When it's a white guy, it's creepy. Okay. There's a creepy factor there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The world through your eyes is so interesting.
They're up to shit, man. They're up to shit.
Oh, my stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so can we go into our usual segment?
Oh.
Amanda, are you wearing makeup?
Am I?
Eyes.
Nope.
Shit! I
think sometimes you just guess.
Because I don't know.
You're supposed to be learning through these segments. You're supposed to be asking questions, paying the fuck attention.
Do you not realize, the last 7 times we've been doing this, when I answer yes or no, it's always a question mark.
I know, because you always go, you are, and I go, am I? And then you always go, crap. I always call you out on your hesitation. But...
Yeah, I immediately run away.
Yeah. But
so no eyes?
No eyes. Nope. See?
Nothing? You took everything off?
I'm rubbing them. Excuse me. And nothing's even coming off. See? Nothing.
What if it's makeup, but you've been able to deceive me? And there's no residue, when really there's a shit ton of makeup.
You would still see a difference. Otherwise, what purpose would the makeup serve? If I could...
You don't have eyeliner?
No. If I, wiped my makeup and you couldn't see, a difference, then what's the point of the makeup? Right? Okay.
Damn it. So, what is this?
That's at least my second or third point. Yeah.
5-2?
That sounds right.
Okay, 7 episodes, 5-2?
That sounds right.
Okay. All right.
But yeah.
Okay. Baby. All right.
We have a lot of exciting stuff too this week. We've got our classes. We've got an Alan Stone concert coming up. We're going to take the bus together for the first time. It's going to be great because we live so close that we didn't want to drive or pay for parking because they fucking gouge you for parking.
I think it's $20.
Yeah. So we're just going to take the bus down and see all of the interesting life that this city has to offer on 4 moving wheels.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. You've just been telling me that when you take the bus, that the people are really interesting. So we'll finally get to see that together.
It's literally society's rejects that take the bus.
That's so mean and offensive to anybody who takes the bus.
I take the bus.
Well, yeah, tell people that first so you preface it that you're talking about yourself.
Rejects.
My God. We're very sorry,
I've seen
Metro
so
people.
Many things like, screw Jerry Springer and all those like really awful shows.
Oh God, those were some awful shows growing up.
I've never seen so much debauchery on a bus. Like so much in life than riding the bus. I've seen someone get dressed in the bus. I've seen someone who shat their pants.
Oh God.
And I've never smelled I've smelled the most god awful smells in a bus with the AC blasted. But that, because you know how they put the AC on so to kind of to combat the smells, but it didn't do anything. A little bit of me died that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you're a shell of a person these days?
Yes. Yes.
We should talk to somebody about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Okay, so we'll see what the nightlife brings. What's better, day or night on the bus?
Oh, definitely day.
Really?
Yeah,
better?
Night, it's like creepy. So you walk in on the bus and it's like it's dark outside, so it's a little darker in the bus. And all the homeless people hang out in the back, and then there's a sprinkle of them in the front. So you kind of you have to be strategic of where you sit. Like, I don't want to get a whiff of homeless smell, so I sit in the back, I sit in the middle. I usually sit in the middle, but closer to the front.
Yeah.
Because if anything were to happen, I can at least grab the bus driver.
You know what I'm starting to see? I'm starting to see more signs outside of 7-Elevens. Because you know how there's almost always homeless people outside of 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot more A-frames that say hey guys, please don't encourage homeless people by giving them money. So I feel bad, but at the same time, some of them hound you and they don't leave you alone. And you do get a little bit afraid of how far they're going to want to be hey, give me money.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But we're going to try taking the bus and we'll do the concert. And we can always Uber back if it's really late for the bus or something like that.
Actually, around that time, I think it's going to be a little late.
Okay. So we'll just Uber back. It'll be 7-minute drive or something like that.
Oh, it's going to be $5.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or if you want, we could just Uber.
That's what I said.
Uber too. Drop off the car and then Uber too.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, no, because we'll be in class. Oh, we're going to be in class.
So the car.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. Should
we could leave the car. And come back.
Leave the car where?
At school.
We're not going to Uber all the way from school just to Uber back to get my car back at school. That's just...
Okay, we're going to drive home, drop off the car, and then...
We can try that. We can try to save the environment like that. Is that saving the environment? I don't think so.
It is.
Is it?
I think so.
It's definitely saving us $20, hopefully, but anyway.
I'm thinking... I know last podcast we kind of tried to incorporate some of Melly's suggestions with segments. And I think what you were talking about, let's have a segment about talking about our goals and how we've been updating. I think that's pretty cool.
Okay.
We could share a little bit of our lives, and then we kind of touched on the traveling segment, and I think we can go back to that, but there's one. Can you stop?
Stop what?
Yawning.
Oh my God, it's 8:00.
For grandma say that.
We were out so late last night, don't even.
I know, I went to sleep at 4.
There you go.
Okay. We touched on the traveling and then the beauty hacks. For my segment of the beauty hacks, it was 2 seconds.
You're don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
I don't really have any more travel hacks, really. I don't know how sustainable
or maybe
is.
just talk about we could share where our favorite spot was. And some do's and don'ts. It doesn't have to be this general sweeping.
Well, I mean, I guess this is relevant because I'm going to Yosemite this weekend. Ponchos. Dude, the last time we went, okay, so you do get to walk near some falling water, for lack of a better phrase. Not quite under a waterfall, but and then the one time it just started raining. And I'm so glad that I packed those because hiking in it's beautiful and freaking fun hiking in the rain, but not while wet.
Yeah.
And so I'm really glad. So like if you're hiking out and like the weather's even slightly questionable, or maybe even it doesn't even have to be questionable.
Yeah.
Definitely bring a rain poncho. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so your
That would be my
is-
suggestion.
Huh. Okay.
And spare batteries. Yeah, I know we talked about that last time, but like also not just like a spare battery pack for like charging your phone. I mean like spare batteries in and of themselves, AA's or whatever it is that's in your headlamps or in your lamps.
Are we talking about like hiking or are we talking about traveling?
I feel like that's kind of like mostly for like camping kind of a thing.
I think camping.
Yeah.
There's something about bringing condiments while camping.
Ooh.
That is such an important thing. Because you can't just have, whatever, like... Food is so delicious when you're camping.
Yeah, it really is. Like you've earned it because you're walking all day, you're in the heat, you're dealing with the people, you're gaining elevation.
Yeah.
Like
everything you do while camping takes energy. Mm-hmm. Like simply to sit down, you have to grab a chair, open it up, or to get shade, you have to open up the fucking canopy.
Well, this one's going to be a slightly more challenging trip if we can't find a spot that's vacant on a first come first serve basis. So one of the things that they suggested was, hey, like if you can't find a site that's available for the entire time you want to be there, try like campsite hopping. So I literally have one reservation for one night. I may have to make another one in another park. And
close.
it's like, well, it will kind of like actually Campground 4 is not super close. Like it's a little bit further down the valley from like Lower Pines and Northern Pines.
It's close.
I just mean like how much would it suck every day to have to pick up all your stuff, go relocate before you can do anything? Like
pack light.
I know. So I'm trying.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Hiking condiments condiments. Can't think of anything else.
That's okay. Those are some really solid suggestions. The condiments make a big difference.
Yeah.
So I personally, anywhere traveling, hate having to buy something because I didn't bring it with me or forgot it or like I know I have it at home, but like I really want it here. I hate having to buy brand new stuff because then you don't want to like leave it. You want to take it back home with you. It's more shit to take back home.
Yeah.
So travel size of things other than shampoo and conditioner, because let's be realistic, I have a lot of hair. Travel size shampoo does not work. I need like a good supply of that. But everything else travel size. Do it.
Travel size?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
and
good.
always have like an overnight like kit that's ready with like deodorant and toothpaste and a spare toothbrush. Like that's been really helpful and has saved me a lot.
Just organization while hiking is always is so important. Yeah.
Agreed. I got a sleeping pad.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
How thick is it?
I didn't look. Our value is pretty decent. It goes down to about 30 degrees, which it's only supposed to get down to 40 while we're there.
It's going to get cold.
It says only down to 40 right now. So I'm not concerned because my sleeping bag's rated down to about 22 degrees. I'm bringing a wool blanket. And then now that I have that, it's got a decent R value. It will be, I think between all that, it'll be good.
Okay.
But yeah, if I don't like it, I'm going to return it. Thank you, REI.
That's true. You're making all these shout outs to all these brands.
I'm trying to predict that we're going to be... No, I'm trying to predict that we're going to be famous and successful one day and that all these... Dude, does RA sponsor any podcasts? Like, have we looked into that? Like,
yeah, for sure. Don't they...
do they have their own podcast? Like,
don't they, like, all the big athletes, like, I think...
maybe.
If they ever wanted to do a podcast, they would jump on that real quick.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking...
Thinking what?
I'm thinking we should. I always like that if we have a game segment, like funny shit.
Are you saying we should play a game right now? Do our listeners want to hear a game right now?
I don't know. Do you? It kind of breaks us up a little.
It kind of does.
The gay game.
Yeah, that's
Do you remember the game when we were kids? Smear the queer.
No, I don't. I have no idea what that game is. You've told me about it, but like that was never part of my like childhood.
What's funny is when I was growing up, I didn't know what the word queer meant, but I did know it meant
like it had a negative connotation.
It was very negative. Yeah. Like all I remember is it was negative because the premise of the game is you've got one person like away from the rest of the group, one person with the football, and that person throws it really high in the air. And then towards like the group of kids, and whoever grabs the football, everyone gets a fucking just like pummel, not like punch, but
Yeah.
like tackle. And that was the game. Smear the queer.
Jesus, like
And
there's
as a
no
gay
need
person,
for it to be named.
and
that.
as a gay person, I think it's hilarious. I used to play that game. It was so fun because we would let the football kind of bounce around, and then one person would grab it and like force it into
Take
another
off.
person's arms,
Oh.
and then we'd grab it.
It has no need to be named that. And then isn't that just a testament of how terrible adults are to kids that they pass on those kinds of like values? Because you know that they had to learn that from somebody else.
Oh yeah, no, like the older kids.
Yeah.
The old
Who
kids
learned it
learned
from
it
their
from other
parents.
older kids, and then it just, yeah. Okay, all right.
Goals. I guess. How are you doing on your goals?
Goals. Oh yeah, didn't we talking about me like saying hi to that girl?
Mm-hmm. Have you talked to her much in class?
Oh
at all?
yeah, I have actually. Oh, no, because I feel like the last 2 podcasts we didn't really touch on goals.
Yeah, last time we did.
Can we talk about this?
what?
Optometry
You've never talked
chiropractic?
about that yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, stay focused. Talk about goals and then move on to that.
Okay, so updates on Cute Chick of furniture making class. Since the first time when we met, blah blah blah. Like I've made it a goal every class to just be like, hey, what's up? Like, what you working on? Because like so everyone's making a bench, and obviously you could do anything, everything. You have to buy your own materials. So really it's kind of like an open-ended class. You can just, you do have to show up and then sign in. But everyone kind of asks the instructor, hey, I'm working on this part. Can you help me with this? And then all the heavier machinery, that's when he uses it, which is kind of lame because like the table saw, the panel saw, like it's pretty easy. Like you just don't touch this, the fucking saw. Don't make sure your arm isn't here. You make sure you're walking this direction. When you grab your material, make sure your hand isn't. Like, it's like the basics are there, so I know how to use them. But, yeah. So anyways, so I've made it a point to kind of, like, ask her, like, hey, how's it going on this one? And, what are you working on with that leg over there? And then a lot of when you build furniture, there's a lot of clamping. So, you glue your parts and then you clamp them together, and then 24 hours later it's like fucking solid gold. You don't have to use screws, you don't have to use like nails, just clean surface. Make sure like the pieces are completely flat when you push them together, and then you put glue and you clamp them together. But the whole clamping thing, especially like long big pieces of materials, you need like 2-3 people to help you out. So there have been moments where I've like helped her out with her thing.
And then your hands touched and your eyes locked.
Oh, God.
And the future that you could have flashed before your eyes. How did the future look?
We're making furniture together.
Oh, my God. You start a business
like,
here. I'm like, are you studying life together?
Not figuratively, like literally.
Wow.
There was one time where she was handing me the glue, and then our hands touched. I was like, oh my God, this is so scandalous.
Did you turn bright red? Oh my God.
Maybe.
I know you did. I know you did. I know you. Okay, so you think you're making good progress on your goals of like getting to know her better, and
yeah, but we haven't really talked about like beyond the class.
Well, okay, I feel like a good segment for that while still pretending to keep it focused.
Oh my God, where do you get your makeup from?
Shut up.
Oh my God,
listen,
you look so cute today.
Ask her why she's taking the class, because you're asking about the class per se, but then why are you bleeding? Oh, you're not bleeding. You're fine. You're not important. So ask her why she's taking the class. And then that will get you to maybe like get her to talk about outside of
she did mention she's adding a part of her bench where she can hold records, vinyl records. And so I was like, oh, cool, like what kind of records, and then she's like, oh, I've got like hundreds. I was like, oh wow, like I just started my own collection. I've got like 10. And so there was that. So I'm kind of like gauging. I don't know if she's gay. I don't know.
Talk to her more.
I am. Every class I'm talking to her.
Like 2 times a week.
Oh my God. It is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ask her why she's taking the class. That's a great conversation starter.
All right. I'm like,
that's your homework.
The thing is, I don't want to ask her out right now because I don't even know her.
That's fine.
No,
I'm not saying
I know
ask
at
her
the
out.
end of the class. Oh, so for the furniture making class, like the last day, we're all gonna bring our benches and we're all gonna like look at each other's
Okay.
benches. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to come?
I'll have class too, won't I?
Well, you just come over and just look.
But I'll have class too.
Well, you can come after.
Your class goes till 9, right?
Imagine
9:10.
40 benches. It's not going to be like, oh, we're going to pack up the benches and leave.
I know,
It's just going to be sitting there.
If I have time, if my class lets me out early, of course. I don't know what I have. I have no idea what I'm doing for a final or like what for this class yet.
Anyways, so I was thinking, after the class.
Okay.
Because like during the class, it'll be weird.
Yeah, especially.
She'd be like, hey, how's it going? And then she'd be like, oh, I'm straight.
Well, get her to the point where like maybe you can invite her to one of the parties that we have or something like that. That'd be cool.
Okay, I'll talk to her. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Cool.
sounds good.
All right.
Do you like talk to the people around her so there's
Yes.
not? Oh my god.
Of course.
Wow.
Wait, what do you mean?
I was gonna say, do you talk to the people around her so that it's not so obvious that you're going out of your way
No,
to
I talk
her?
to everyone.
Just talk to her.
No, I talk to her and I talk to everyone.
But you only like her. Like,
There's not a lot of girls in the class.
I know.
They're all older too.
I remember you telling me that. Because I listen.
Yeah.
Because I'm a good
She's
listener.
got a little bit of a lisp though.
That's okay.
And it's kind of cute.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm like, aw, you're speaking English weird.
Wow.
Okay, let's jump into it. Oh, wait, what about your goals?
Goals
My goals is to talk to the chick more.
Okay. I was supposed to be really on it with like my like Photoshop and stuff this week, and I was so not. I skipped class on Thursday because I went to a coworker's going away dinner. She left the company that I work for, and so I just wanted to be there to support her and like wish her luck.
Yeah.
She's gonna be working a lot closer to home, so I just totally bailed
Tell
on
her
class.
that if she's gonna miss you, to listen to the podcast.
Yes, I'll send it to her and see. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
If she
I've never
likes
met
it.
you.
But she's
Good luck
a
with
doll.
everything. You'll be totally fine. Trust
Aw.
me. Totally fine.
How cute. No, she knows it. She's got a good head on her shoulders, and she just, when stuff's not working where you're at, like it is scary. Like I know you know that firsthand. She's just making a change, and it's gonna be good for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Just keep on moving forward.
pretty much keep
always
keeping
good.
people. Keep keeping.
Keep keeping, guys. Keep keeping annoying Amanda.
So my goals, I have not hit them this week. I mean, as far as
What
like
are your goals?
Well, my goal was to like do a lot more with the Photoshop this week for my class, and I
Oh.
bailed on class Thursday. We're have to bail early on class this upcoming Tuesday for a concert, and then I'm bailing on class again the following Thursday because I'll be in Yosemite. So
You're just a bailer.
I am. I'm gonna talk to him on Tuesday to just let him know like, hey, I'm not becoming a flake. It's been a rough week with like stuff that we had planned.
Okay. Bailer.
I'm not a bailer.
You just document. You basically itemize all the pre-bailing that you will be performing this entire week.
I'm not bailing because these are commitments I like made before my class I signed up for. So like technically, I'm trying not to bail on my other things, on my other commitments. But as far as adulting goes, like we ran all the errands, we went to Home Depot, we went to Target, I did all my laundry. Like
There's something about laundry that like just you exude such accomplishment.
because you got to be home and it takes money and like you have to sit here and fucking fold everything. Like yeah.
Okay. All right.
And if not, then I have no clothes to wear and that gets awkward.
Yeah, I end up wearing a bunch of like jeans that are like slightly too big for me.
Yeah.
Like those blue jeans that I have.
Those were good blue jeans. Anyway,
Black.
go ahead and talk about your hot magic chiropractic because
Yeah.
we've only got a few minutes left, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Dude, that blew by so
Yeah,
quickly.
run it by.
Okay. So as you go to your phone,
You've been answering on your phone.
nothing.
Yeah, huh?
I just checked to see what time it was.
No, you had to respond and look out for your friend.
Yeah, I told you about that.
I know you did. I'm just letting Elisa know.
Anyways,
Jeez.
hot
now that
midget
my argument
chiropractor.
matters, now that I'm
Okay.
like got counter argument. Okay, go.
Okay, hot midget chiropractor. I think I remember trying to like talk about the story on maybe the first or the second episode. So hot midget chiropractor. It's exactly how it sounds. I've got a chiropractor that I go see up in
Where is that?
Arcadia.
Yeah, that's up way up by like the.
Oh God, it's disgusting. It's literally like the chiropractor session is like a half an hour, but to travel from Orange County is like ridiculous. It's like 1 hour. like with good traffic. And then coming back, it's like an hour and always like 15 minutes more. So like going to see the chiropractor is always this 3.5 hour, 4 hour like
ordeal.
Yeah, and I should be going like once a month, but I don't know. I've just been busy, so I'll try to go like maybe next month. But so the thing is, my chiropractor, he shares like the business suite with 2 of the chiropractors, and one of the chiropractors is literally super, super attractive, but hot, but midget.
How tall do you think she is?
She's got to be like 4 or 5.
4, 5?
Yeah, like I'm looking down at her.
Jesus.
And we're short.
Yeah, we're 5'2", so.
So I'm looking down at her. Like, she's not 3 feet. Like, she's not a child, but she's like, I mean, just short enough where you're like, whoa,
what are you saying?
she's a
That she's
midget.
9 inches shorter than us?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, she's short.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's definitely short.
Imagine how
she's
tiny.
a midget. She's a midget. She's a small, little person.
She's not actually a little person, is she?
Yes, she's a midget.
Okay, but midget's offensive.
Little person.
Oh my god. Yeah, change that right there to say not hot midget, but hot little person chiropractor.
That sounds weird, like I'm hitting on some kid or something.
No.
Okay, little person, right? That's right. Like a.
Think about like when she's an
adult.
old lady, she's gonna be so tiny. Even tinier.
It's fine. She's hot. She's very attractive. She's probably like some Middle Eastern.
Does she make you feel tall?
Yes.
Oh.
Because I look at her, I'm like looking down at her head.
Oh wow.
I can see her little bald spot.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Is she married?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I immediately looked at her
Yep.
her hand.
Yep.
That's still a thing, right?
What?
Like the whole ring thing.
What the hell?
No, like being married and wearing rings.
Is that still a thing?
Is that still a thing?
I'm so confused. Like
I
I don't
don't
know if you're being
know.
legit or not. Like
I am. I'm being legit. I'm not.
why would you have any reason to believe that it's not a thing?
If I was married, I probably won't wear it.
Yeah, you will.
Like I have to.
You will. Because it's a symbol of like you being with somebody and spending like you will.
No, because I just don't like being. I used to wear watches a lot.
You will. You'll want that symbol. Like yeah.
Okay.
Is that still a thing?
Is that still a thing? So she's like Middle Eastern, but like American, whatever. And then she works on a bunch of like pregnant women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Because sometimes I'll walk into the thing and it's like soothing music and that that like automatic like spritzer air freshener thing that goes off every like 5 minutes. It's like
Okay. So she's building in like an ambiance. I get it.
Yeah, and she sometimes like if she doesn't have a session, she'll be outside. But I mean, she's a chiropractor. She's not the receptionist.
Okay.
So either my chiropractor's out there or he's in between sessions. But yeah, my chiropractor's really cool. He's probably only like 5 years older than me.
Nice.
But he's really fucking cool. I really, really like him. When he sees me, he's like, "Hey, dude, how's it going?" And then we did the whole like guy, like this one. Not even like
because he knows. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm such a bro. Yeah. I talked to him last time about how I was quitting and going into like furniture making. He's like, "Dude, you got to do it. You got to. Life's too short. Fuck that."
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, he's like 2 really young kids, so he's like, "Yeah, man. Like, if I wasn't." You gotta just love what you know, because he loves what he does. Because he's always like fixing people, and like people always like are so incredibly thankful. Yeah,
that's a very positive note to end off on.
Hot little person chiropractor,
person.
Yeah. Anyways,
okay.
Well, do you have anything to end off on?
Other than just keep keeping.
Maybe I felt like this one's a little.
What?
More games.
More games? Okay.
Yeah.
How about like every other one we do like a bunch of games and stuff like that? Because I feel like they really like do get funny answers out of us.
Yeah.
And then it gives us something to like disagree on and argue about.
What if it's just like, hey, let's talk about, instead of waiting for everyone else to suggest things, how about we just bring up shit
That's what we're doing. We're just bringing up shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that anyway.
How about like in the next podcast we talk about why you love things and then I'm just gonna be the opposite.
Yeah. Okay.
How about that, like The Office or something like that.
Yeah. Pick your things you like that I don't like, and then we'll just do the opposite.
Yeah. Oh, did we mention that maybe we can dedicate a part of our podcast whenever Last of Us comes out.
Yeah, we want to eventually do that when the video game comes out, the next one of Last of Us.
Yes.
It's going to be very entertaining to get audio on here of you screaming and just jumping in fear of like not being able to handle that. Not being able to handle something fictitious, but yeah.
That game's intense.
It's a good game though. Like I know you like almost don't like playing it, but you do like playing it.
I really love, the thing is I love mowing down.
Yeah.
I was going to say people.
Yeah.
But mowing down zombies.
Yeah.
But the whole...
That's not what they call them though, right? What do they call the clickers, but what do they call everybody else?
They don't call them walkers, but they call them...
I don't remember what they call everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like infected. I think that's what it was.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so, we're still trying to figure out this whole thing. And then, in the meantime, I just want us to keep on being, like, have fun. And so I think the game thing was kind of fun.
Okay. We'll do it next time.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening in. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I know this is gonna start your day off with, life stuff and fun stuff and
we've been asking people to ask questions. Feel free to do that. But if you guys just want to leave comments of like anything you think we're doing right, anything we're doing wrong either, like that, the YouTube comments is a good place for that. Put a thumbs up, put a thumbs down, like whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you could just leave like really bad comments, I just want to rip those apart too.
Wow.
No, it'd be fun.
No,
it can't be all positive.
No, wait, I didn't say it can be all positive, but we don't need to be vindictive and come back.
I want us to just continue working on things.
Is this like bad publicity is better than no publicity? Like
kind of like that.
Okay, that could be it too.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Life's like a box of chocolates.
Oh my God. Let us know you're alive, guys. We want to hear from you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. And as always, keep keeping.